We went out and practiced this morning in helmets. Got a lot of, got a good 11 on 11 work in helmets, and then did a lot of special teams, different things that come up. You know, squib kick, sky kicks, alternative kicks, kicking after a safety. Just going through a lot of different situational things to get the players ready. You know, since we don't start school till Wednesday. Day off yesterday, staff, we looked at the roster, went through everybody. We did not necessarily set depth charts. I know everybody will be asking for that. We will release that Monday of game week. But, you know, more than anything, narrowing down our who's getting reps and then talking in terms of special teams. Who are the guys that we need to be stepping up on special teams for us, especially some of the younger players. You know, where are they figuring in as far as snaps and things are concerned. So, you know, feel pretty confident as far as where we're headed in that direction.
Was Driscoll still supposed to be reevaluated today, and do you know when?
No, he'll be reevaluated Monday.
Next Monday?
Yeah, next Monday.
Are you changing your quarterback reps at all this week based on
No,
conversations you had yesterday?
Jacoby and Jeff are still about 50-50 down the middle, and then we're, in camp a couple days, they just sore from throwing some, so we rep the younger guys, and we did that Saturday, as much as anything, just lag of throwing a lot.
And at corner?
Still repping those, all four guys are still repping through there and continuing to evaluate that, and got another great opportunity, Tuesday for some more game live reps where you got to get out and make some plays.
You said in spring that you thought at some point you'd have kind of an idea of the way the carries would break down percentage-wise, that so-and-so would get the bulk of them and then you'd use.
Well, the bulk of them are with Gilly, and that was discussed yesterday, and that was pretty evident as we worked through camp. Gilly's going to get the bulk of the reps, and then obviously Mac and Matt are in that next pecking order, and then Omarius Hines is going to get his touches as well. So that's kind of where we are.
And Johnson, where does Johnson figure in?
Well, Chris is a guy that's still battling for reps in that situation, and that's where I think he can help us a lot at the fullback position as well.
When you go through your roster evaluation, do you feel considerably better about the number of playmakers you have this year versus
Certainly
last year?
do, yeah. And putting those guys in situations to be successful. I mean, you go back to last year. I mean, Jordan Reed pulled a hamstring in camp and then missed 3 games, I believe. Early part of the season, Solomon Patton had, so there was a lot of uncertainty about who's repping where. We've had to do a lot less cross training as far as different positions on both sides of the ball. So our depth is much better. We've stayed healthier, knock on wood, throughout camp. And we've had some injuries, unfortunately, but certainly not to the extent we had a year ago, it seems like. I remember last year I set all the practice schedules before camp. And then you adjust as it goes based on your numbers, based on how the team is doing, fatigue, whatever the issues are. I've had to adjust very little this year as opposed to last year. I had a lot of red ink on the practice schedules.